is the first episode of about a month-long series of my room renovation and decoration vlogs in my brand new apartment. To catch you up to speed, I moved from North Carolina, where I had been living for 3 years, back to my hometown in Wisconsin. I am so excited to take you through the journey of everything I did for the bedroom, the bathroom, and the book office room. So I tried to cut it down into 3 separate videos, and then I'll do a grand tour at the very end. Obviously, today's video is going to be about the bedroom, so I'm going to take you through the process of how we got here. You've seen me go furniture shopping, go thrifting, decor hauls, moving, packing. You've seen me do all of it, and now it's time for, in my opinion, the most exciting part. And I'm really excited that I did vlog the whole process so you can see how we transformed this space into this space. It is quite the transformation, and now that I've been living here for about a month, I am beyond excited and love how it turned out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alexis. To describe my style a little bit, I think that might be important for the decorating you're about to see. My style is very beachy, Mamma Mia meets 70s, with some boho in there, and I love lots of color. But specifically for this bedroom, I wanted to have a more peaceful vibe. And I know some people are going to see this bedroom and think it's very chaotic, but for my standards and what I usually decorate like, this is a very zen place in comparison for me, at least compared to the other book room that you will see, which is my favorite room of the series. So make sure you subscribe if you do want to come along with the journey, because it is worth the wait. That's enough of the other rooms. Let's focus on the bedroom. This is also my very first time that I've had a space, I should say very first time having more than one room. I've always had my desk area in the same room as my bed, and this is the first time that I have separate spaces for that. Something that I was most excited for in this space, because I can separate my work brain from my rest brain by physical doors. I haven't even brought a laptop into this room or done any work in here, and I love it. I feel like I sleep so much better. That's actually backed up by psychology. We're going to start with the closets, and you're actually going to see that I have 2 closets. I'm still in disbelief that I have 2 closets. So one of the closets is actually in the office book room. I just included it in this video because I did all the closets in one go. I did my closets in this room, which is my summer closet, and then my closet in the other room is my winter closet. And obviously I use both closets at the same time. It's not exclusively for certain seasons. My long sleeves are in that closet. And
I moved back to Wisconsin yesterday. We're in the process of hauling everything into the house. I'm going to show you the current status of things, but today's course of action is going to be getting the closets, the majority of those done, because there's 3 I have to do. Here is the creative space. I'm going to hang up clothes in there, get my storage shelves in there, and then these are all of my clothes that I am going to hang up in this closet, and hopefully get that done today. Nana went through and she put hangers on all of my clothes. We have some hung up already. I'm going to try to figure out how I want to organize them between the 2 closets and work on that. Day 2 of working, I'm still kind of just doing the same thing with organizing all the closets. I'm gonna do little things like put my piano up.
Another huge thing that I really wanted to do, and if you watched any of my room decor hauls, I really wanted to invest in good quality bedding for this new place. I've only ever had cheaper bedding from Walmart or Target or something adjacent to that, and I wanted something that I truly loved but also felt great and would last me a very, very long time, and something that would be worth the investment. And I have always wanted the Natural Life bedding. I ended up getting sheets, and let me tell you, after sleeping on them for the couple weeks that I have, I am so thankful that I did invest in them, because I love them so much. I love the way they look. I love the way they feel. And I hope that they last me a very, very long time. I think talking about the bedding is a good segue into the vibe of the space I wanted to have. Fun patterns, like I mentioned, but also some good mood lighting. I hate having overhead lighting on. It really gives me a headache, so I love having a bunch of lamps on. You know, my salt lamp, my flower lamp, my big lamp, fairy lights, all of the above I love having in a room. I also was able to pick out some new overhead lighting, and I went for a boho vibe. I love it. It's very minimalism in comparison to the rest of the decor in terms of I think it complements it very well. The one in the bedroom has a fan, and it is the best thing ever. I have a really hard time sleeping when there isn't a fan. I like it to be very cold, and I love to be bundled up in blankets, and I absolutely love this fan. And Marcus is working on putting in the other light fixtures. Got the one in the bedroom done. It looks great. I'm really excited for it. And then talking about wall decor, I didn't want anything too crazy visually. I do have quite a few things up on the wall still, but I could have gone a lot crazier, and I wanted things to fill up the space so it looked put together and nice, but I didn't want a ton of posters everywhere like I have had in every other bedroom I have ever had. Another life hack, if you want to liven up a space, is to have plants, and all of my plants, except for one, are fake, and my real plant is a cactus, so it's pretty impossible to kill it. I travel a lot, didn't want to have to worry about it, and didn't want to worry about just watering it in general and having that mess. So I don't regret having fake plants. It's really not that deep to me. Of course, I'd rather have real ones, but I'm really not good at keeping them alive, and it's too expensive to buy a bunch of real plants that die right away. So yeah, I love all of my plants all around my room. They really tie in everything and make it feel like I'm not in the basement as much as I am. Something I did not plan to have in this room at all because I am very type A and planned everything out to a T basically of what I wanted this room to be laid out like and what I wanted in it. The one thing I did not plan for is having a big TV. This one was my grandparents that they don't use, and they asked me if I wanted to have it, and I was like, why not? There is a blank wall right across from the bed. It fits perfect there. We got it mounted up there, and I have not had a TV in my room since middle school. I'm not a huge TV watcher. I have loved having this because I usually just watch it on my laptop, but that is not always the best for me because then I'll get in bed and then I'll get distracted by something I should be doing for school or work. And this is another great way for me to set boundaries of what type of work I'm doing in this room, which is none. So every night I have watched TV, whether that's YouTube, Netflix, and I have really enjoyed having it. And then obviously there's lots of other little decor pieces in here, and I'll talk more about all of the decor pieces like I mentioned in the tour in depth. And something else I was a bit nervous about was the color of the furniture. I didn't know if I would like it with my decor, but it actually matches perfectly, especially to my bedding. Really, really like it. And that is probably my most surprising thing I have found about this room is that I think this color, and it's kind of hard to tell on this angle, you'll see it more in the other clip, complements all my decor very well. It feels very warm in here. It feels more put together than a stark white does, which is what I've always had. Plus, I've had black before. So yeah, that's about all the details I have for this room. Stay tuned for the next few videos coming out. I post every Friday, so next week's video will be on one of the other rooms in the apartment, and I'm really excited to take you along for the journey. I hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I do because I love watching them personally, and yeah, I can take you along with my apartment life because once I get these posted, I can actually film in these places because I've been trying to keep it a secret until I can get everything everything done because I want it to be a surprise for the real ones on YouTube who get to see it first. So I will see you next week.